just realized I never hit record. So y'all heard nothing. Wow. Okay, I'm still half asleep. I just woke up like maybe 20 minutes ago. Basically, I've put on my primer. I put on the powder. I sprayed the setting spray. So now we're caught up. But I was saying that people were all, and I put on eye primer because, you know, I'm doing a simple look because I'm still, anything here? I still want to keep it on for a little bit. There we go. But yeah, people are saying, like, I understand if you use TikTok as your means of finance, if you're a beauty influencer, but you should maybe diversify, like they say, diversify your means of income, like passive income and all this other stuff. But if you're a beauty influencer, I know some, not know personally, who use TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Lemonade, all these different ones. It's like, if you use all these, and then if you only use social media, I know one, I guess, influencer only uses social media to advertise. I'm like, okay, if you make a lot of money, go ahead and get a website. So I've never been on TikTok, so I'm like, okay, I have no desire to be on TikTok, but it is all part of a plan. Y'all, people are tripping. It was all part of a plan. So like, it didn't take long to get dressed. I figured out what I was gonna put on. I just put on this sweater dress that's warm because it's 55 degrees right now, and I had already written out most of what I was gonna put on makeup wise. I just altered what foundation I was gonna use because I didn't want to do drippy. I wanted liquid. I just wanted something simple. So that's what I have. So I just went with Mented because it's easy, it's durable, it's so I'm not trying to do anything too crazy because it is a bar where bars are dark. Because like I just dyed my hair, I bleached my hair, and I'm like, okay, the back isn't, obviously I could see how my shaving my head last time is growing in, and so that's why I'm like, don't be looking too close to the back of my head. I might just sit at the bar because I'm like, I don't know if anybody else I know will be there, and I don't want to sit too close to the front of what loud music. Yeah, I'm not loudness because I have slight hearing impairment in one of my ears, but at the same time I have great hearing as well. So dealing with the mixture of that, I don't like loud noise inconsistently. So yeah, I'm like, okay. And because it's close by, it's Sunday night, other than watching the worst cooks of America, like the Celebrity or Edition, I had no plans about Chinese food earlier, so because I was like, I'm gonna get to eat about Chinese food earlier, so I'm like, okay. So when I get back, I'm gonna eat. And I have to stop at McDonald's. I went to McDonald's last night. I found Old Navy has a sale, and I wanted some sweats. I have a lot of sweats, but they're like just usually the pants, and they're not the in-house sweats. They're not like, okay, we're going hiking today, we're going for a walk kind of sweats. So I found some, the pink and, or the purple. They look kind of pink. I was like, I texted girls and I was like, they're like Barney. They're like, no, it's a cute color. Because the other shade I wanted was maroon, but they didn't have my size. I'm like, why do you have 50 million smalls and mediums? And then like 1XL, and then different color, had no bottoms whatsoever. And I'm like, what? Even for your smaller people, there's no bottoms at all. So that was frustrating. And so finally I was trying, and then the black looked nice. But I was like, if I'm hiking or doing anything, you would be able to see any type of dirt easily. So I was like, I'm not. Going with the, so I didn't get black, so I got the purple. Because, yeah. Let's do this at the same time. So I know I forgot last time, so let's get it all. And so yeah, since, yeah, tomorrow all I'm doing is maybe read, and I need to buy eggs, and then probably binge something. So I'm trying to avoid watching any type of media coverage of anything. That's MLK Day. I don't do the parades. I don't do the walk that they do in Phoenix, what have you. It's just crowds. Yeah. So I'm not going to that. Definitely, you know, believe what Dr. Martin Luther King believed in, but Malcolm X was on earlier. But I'm thinking to hopefully pay Selma tomorrow. But I definitely maybe I'll go see Den of Thieves too, because I wanted to see Den of Thieves. We'll see. And I need to do laundry. I know it's not necessarily a day to do laundry, but I would have done part of it tonight. I was going to, because I was like, going through my underwear. I'm like, I have underwear, but the underwear I usually wear out of the house, and I have underwear I wear only when I'm at home, kind of thing. And I have my black underwear. I put my black underwear, and it's nice underwear. But I'm like, nobody's gonna see these underwear. I am literally just going to support the dude who supports the girls function I go to, get a drink, listen to some music. You know, I think he does R&B. I think that's what he does. Otherwise, I probably would not have gone. I like all types of music. I really, really, really do. I'll be jamming out to all types of music, especially in my car. My new Kids on the Block CD. It's a scratch. It's scratched. So I have to find another one. I'm trying to think which one it is. I think it's the 15 one or the 10 one. It's a black CD. I realized I scratched them. Oh my God, when did this happen? So I need to get another one, because yes, I listen to CDs still. But yeah, hopefully he does R&B. R&B, soul. Yeah. Hopefully music I would want to hear at a bar other than the bar I usually go to, kind of thing. So, just a little bit towards the hairline. Not too much, because you will see it with my blonde hair. I was in the office the other day, the apartment complex office, and I was like, I did not come to complain about my neighbors. I was like, two things. I'm like, I have smart rent. I'm like, the lock, I'm like, would not let me in. And then you go to the app, and it's like, yeah, we're experiencing, some people are experiencing technical difficulties. I'm like, you think? I mean, I finally did get in, but I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, luckily I didn't have to use the bathroom. Usually I wait to use the bathroom when I get home because, you know, public bathrooms. But lately I will, because I'm older, can't hold it that long. I will go. Yesterday I went to Target. It was a cleaner Target, luckily, in Paradise Valley. So I was like, okay. I didn't have to go. But yeah, it took like at least 5 minutes before I got in. I'm like, I told them about that. Like, okay. Because I was like, usually we can call the office security or courtesy person, whomever. And I'm like, but if I can't get in with a code, what makes you think you can get in with a code? I'm like, who has that master key? Is there's a lock for a master key? So I'm like, okay. She didn't really say who has that master key. But I'm like, okay. Well, she's like, yeah, you can call this number. I'm like, I would have after a while, but I got in. I said, you still got to sit there and wait till somebody calls you back or shows up. And then the back of my toilet was dripping. It's not a crack. It's just where the tubing goes into the wall. It's just randomly dripping because I kept finding, I was like, why do I keep finding water on my floor? It wasn't like a gush a lot, but it was like coming, streaming. The floor, obviously, I can tell is slanted slightly. And so I was like, okay. And I could clean it up or whatever. But I'm like, eventually I'm tired of cleaning this up. And so that was the only reason I was in there. Okay. Let's do the nose. This is maybe a comedy night at a different bar I usually go to. I don't do comedy nights. Like comedians, I don't see like amateur comedians. Yeah, sometimes comedians are good. You can see them on their way up, but I've been to amateur comedy shows and I'm like, to support friends, I'm like, I love you, but I can't come to this ever again. Like I went to like 2 or 3 for a friend and I'm like, because you got to listen to the other comedians too. And I was just like, I'm good. I'm like, I can't support you in this way anymore. Because you can only handle so much uncomfortable or cringe, I guess, as the kids say. Yeah. This is a foundation brush. I'm just going to kind of blend the edges of everything. Because I see it right there to me. It's a lot. It needs to be blended around the concealer meeting the contour. What was it? I was watching a video on Instagram. A reel. I'm trying to remember what the word was. I don't remember what the word is. But when somebody ghosts you but keeps liking your photos, your stories, and all that. I forgot what the term was. Especially that, I think it's maybe the observer or something like that. I was like, that's the term, what this person is doing. So I'm like, okay. I just happened to come upon that video and I said that. I'm like, okay, I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna keep that right there just in case I need it again. We're gonna go in with Huda Beauty blush filter. It's like, where did it go? Oh, by the way, this sponge is not wet at all, obviously, because you saw me just grab it. So, obviously, I'm going to go back in here. Because girl got to have her blush. You know how I feel. Okay, we're going to try this again with this. Just a little bit more. fails when I set it with the powder blush. I have to do that, which, because I'm not using my fingers. Obviously, I could use my fingers, but you see I'm trying not to. But yes, I got that sweatsuit. It's very cute. And I was gonna go walking, but that didn't end up happening. And then I want to wash it first and before wear it. That's better. Because a couple people died last week. Not that I knew personally, but people knew from my hometown or associated with people. I'm like, I know the name, but I'm like, I never met this person. I don't know this person. I'm like, that's too bad. I'm just like, okay. I told him to stay healthy. I'm like, I can't be. Yeah. Stay healthy. Okay, let's set everything. Let's start with under eye. The Abyss is on. I like The Abyss. It's a long as hell movie, but I do like it a lot. It's a very long movie. I think it's like, I want to say it's 4 hours. It's not. But it's definitely a long movie. And it's one of those, okay, Saturday afternoon kind of movies. You might fall asleep during it. Wake up, it's still on. Just sent me something. I used this for setting as well, just the fluffy side for. And tap off of my hand. I'm trying to avoid right there because, see, that's where some of my blonde hair is. It's a Sabrina Carpenter song. I don't know what it's called. Oh, it says chemical in the word of Kim. Bad Kim. Like CHEM. But there's part of the song I really like. I don't know how to describe it. But I like the song anyway. She be everywhere. I guess she got a drink at Dunkin' Donuts now too. So guys, use your time now that you got it. I'm not gonna fault you for that. There's a lot of songs out, so that's why I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to put that here. What's this tiny one? I guess we'll put it there. What is on this brush? I don't remember. We're gonna use something. It is brown for sure. And I'm just using it to use a transition color. My eye is very dry right now. I did put drops in, so I'm thinking that's what it is, because my one eye was obvious. I was having trouble seeing. I'm trying to think when I put these contacts in. So I only buy 1 box of each. I don't buy whatever my insurance covers, so I don't have to pay anything out of pocket. So and then I wear them more than obviously you're supposed to. My eyes change too much for me to be like, let me pay extra for lenses that I might not be able to use 6 months later. And it's supposed to be for a year, so I'm like, yeah, no. It's not my first rodeo. I learned my lesson from doing that in the past. Of course, Juvia's Place. This is volume 1. Let's use that one. I forgot to wipe off what was on here before. It was just some, what was it? From the Natasha Denona Face Glam palette, the shiny part. I did use it for that. That's the most recent top. Otherwise, I'm like, what did I? Oh, Neo from Juvia's Place was on it as well. I'm not seeing any of that, so it looks fine. I like to go to the edge of the brow right there. And I'm going to do the eyeshadow now, because when I set everything, I'll be able to brush it away. I was going to just, I had to set, what else I was going to use? Eyeshadow. Well, I said DMB, Danessa, regardless. But I think I was going to do a little bit more, what have you, then. Is it Unapologetic? Which one is that? I'm going to guess Unapologetic is in this one because it's on top, and that's the one I use the most. And then I was going to use a different color, which I did not put down a color, so let me figure out which one Unapologetic is. No, that's Love. So which one is Unapologetic? And I know you can switch these out and everything, but I still think they should be on the back of Joy. Which one is Unapologetic? Bliss. Like I said, if I really took the time to look them all up. You know what? I think it's in the other one. Maybe it's this one. Let's hope for that. And there it is. I was like, which one? I don't have a fluffy. We're gonna clean this off real quick. Because I know for sure that's gonna put a lot. Okay, yeah, that's clean. Let's flip this bad boy. I could use my fingers well. Looks like I hear the police. Oh, ambulance. Trying to get all the way to the lash line. There we go. But yeah, I tried on some dresses at Torrid, because I had the Torrid Cash. It was this weekend, so I was like, let me use up some of this. You can also donate some of it, but I'm like, okay. Without maxing out my card, I do. They have increased my limit, but I already said that I'm trying to get it down to a certain amount and keep it there. So I just bought. So the first time I went to Torrid, I didn't buy anything, and then I went to a different Torrid today, because the dresses I wanted to look at were at the other Torrid. So I ended up buying bras. So, because I have 2 t-shirt bras from them, but the thing is eventually the top, starts kind of bubbling up from the inside or whatever. It starts to rise kind of, so it's not flat anymore. And I'm like, yeah. Because I bought the second one thinking, okay, it was just that first one. No, I did that to that one too. So I'm like, okay, I need to not buy the t-shirt bras, even though I wear a lot of t-shirts, so that's why I wanted a t-shirt bra. So I found another one that's kind of a lace, lightly lined, but has lace on the top. I'm not wearing it right now. And then the other one was That was a balconette. Another one was something, I don't remember what it's called. But just simple bars. Because I have other bars, the lay bar bars, but the thing is the full coverage. But the way the full coverage, I'm like, I can't wear certain things with it because it's so full coverage. And so that's why I got a t-shirt bras, because I'm like, okay, t-shirt, it was fine. I could wear it with almost everything, so. Let's flip. Okay. Yeah, just a little pink. I was watching The Bodyguard last night. I was watching The Bodyguard and what else? Just in case again, that's Unapologetic. Bodyguard and something else. Oh, Days of Thunder. I like Days of Thunder. It's one of my, yeah, it's one of those movies I can watch over and over again. And so it went off and then it came back on again, so obviously I watched it again. I'm gonna put another probably in there in a second, so that's why I'm gonna leave that out. Okay, let's set everything. Set the rest of my face. So I have this because I cleaned out the top of the LYS, and so I'm not even opening this because I'm just gonna use whatever's on here. There we go. And then let's spray. It was still wet right there. Hopefully I don't have to charge it again because I did charge it after last time it went down. And this is a natural finish, but I'm still going to my T-zone. Okay, and then there's not much on here. I'm pretty much done with that. And then let's do under eye, which I know I could have did before I said everything, but yeah. I'm like, what's this for? A little under what's left of that. Unapologetic. Put it back in there. Okay. And then I was going to put, which color did I like in the middle? Of this one. Okay, let me swatch this one and this one because I keep forgetting which one I like. That one changes. Let's do a different finger. Oh, that one changes too. Let's see, that one was the one I just did was that one. And then the other one, okay, so the one I just did is dance. I'm paying attention so that when I, what finger was that one? this is what we'll do. What did I use this one? Okay. Yeah, it's fine. And it started at 7. It's about 7:30. I don't know how these things go. I'm just hoping other people aren't really crowded. So I just want to sit at the bar. I really just want to sit at the bar. I'm going to write down dance real quick because I am going to forget that. Let's see, dance plus dance. I'm going to do lips last, obviously, because I'm like, my face looks bare. I bought a hyaluronic acid mask at Ulta last night because it's 30% off. It was the last day of the Beauty Love Your Skin event. Today was a bonus day, but Saturday was the last day. So I just got a mask. It was like $3. And then I found some lashes that were like $2.50. So I was like, okay. They're usually like at Ulta, they're like $12.99. So finding them for $2.50, even if they're not the exact type I use, but they were normal looking. So I just got them. I could use them for class, lash class, or anything like that. I just was like, okay, this is a good deal. I'm gonna go in for this. We're using the Colored Rain liquid lipstick, and it'll be in the description because I can't see right now. And it's more of a subtle red. I say that as it's probably it's still red, but it's not as bright or whatever. You know, I love my reds. I have various shades of reds. And I was looking at that video I did the other day with pound cake, the brown and rum, and I'm like, yeah, it's not so much brown. It's leaning more as a different colored red. But I'm like, okay. Finding a good quality, like a good brown, it's been my issue. But they're calling that a brown, so I'm like, oh, I'll go with that. Earrings. We are going with these from Created by Devo, which I still follow, and I'm like, Black History Month is coming up, so I'm sure they're at other events, but there'll definitely be some Black History event coming up. They'll be at. I mean, if she has other type of earrings, fine, but otherwise, I do rock these. I haven't worn these in a while. So thinking of Latanya Luckett, I think that's her name. Used to be in Destiny's Child, but she went off to be successful, whatever. I was thinking how the blonde hair and the makeup and kind of the earrings kind of made me, I don't look anything like her. She's a very pretty woman. I don't look anything like her, but it just made me think of that, just how everything is turning out. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wearing boots, so with that, let me go run over there so you can see the dress real quick. So with that, as I was saying, hopefully y'all remember what MLK Day stands for, what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood for, and get through tomorrow. Everything that's going to be going on tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, everybody have a good night.